party time, Mom. Welcome to another episode of the Chad Prather Show. Tuesday night. Tuesday, hanging out with everybody. In case you didn't know, it's Tuesday. The least appreciated day of the week.
We hate Tuesdays around here.
Tuesday, just,
So blah.
I called you out on this last time on Instagram, you know, after you said that on the show before. I was like, it's Taco Tuesday, Tequila Tuesday.
What? Every day is tequila whatever for me. That's what I
And
drink.
for Steve.
You'd have told me 5 years ago that my drink of choice would be tequila. I'd have laughed. But alas, gout had its way.
Oh, gout. Oh, it all comes down to the gout.
It comes down to the gout. It kicked the whiskey out of my life.
Get out.
I hadn't had whiskey in a year.
Because of the gout?
Yeah.
How do you know it was from the whiskey?
Because I know.
Oh.
Because I know if I drink whiskey, I can't walk tomorrow.
No.
Oh, yeah. That ain't whiskey.
What is that? Syrup?
That's Coke and water.
I was going to say maple
if you
syrup,
drink enough
honey.
of anything, you can't walk tomorrow.
That's true.
That's
Had to cut red wine out.
Ugh, I don't like wine.
Yeah. Anyway. Puppet Master Mark, Kayla, and Candice hanging out over there. Look at Herbert. So regal, so sleek. Sleek and regal.
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 For the dyslexics watching.
Regan Sleagle.
Yeah.
Look at that subtle yard art behind Party Foul Steve. Look at that. Not only is Party Foul Steve just so handsome, so rugged, so manly. I just saw this online. Got Scott County Forest Coliseum. Look at that sign right there. That's when you know you've made it.
Oh, I love it.
Right there, when they put the little plastic letters up, your
Yep.
name. Chad Prather, Colt Ford, Ira Dean, Andy Griggs, Mitchell Tenpenny. I don't know how we're going to do it, Steve.
we'll figure it out.
Everybody gets 5 minutes. Mitchell Tenpenny's got a hit song out there right now. And, of course, Colt Ford, I mean, he's still living off that Dirt Road Anthem money. Jason Aldean. Yeah. Anyway, it's going to be fun. Going to be a party.
Everybody's ready to get out and do their craft.
We're going to be ragamuffin. The Ragamuffins are going to be ragamuffin.
When are you guys singing at Rangers Stadium?
June 21st, we're singing the national anthem.
Oh, nice.
At Globe Life Field. Yeah.
We're going to.
Yeah, and that's going to be hard. What I'd really prefer we do is pre-record it, which we already have it recorded. If they just play that and we can lip sync.
You think?
It's hard.
I know.
It's not the song. The song is hard.
Right.
But what's tough is there's the delay.
Yes.
There's the delay. So you start singing, you don't hear anything, and then you hear it coming back.
And that's
why
exactly why all they pull their earplugs out, right?
Well, they use in-ears, and
Yeah.
that'll help
Yeah,
with that.
I'm just gonna stuff my in-ears in my ears, even though I'm not gonna be using them. So anyway.
I mean, I'm nervous for you guys, but it'll be good. You'll be great.
I don't get nervous, but that's got me a little bit on edge.
Even with your guys up there with you, I'd be more nervous by myself.
I don't know. But like I know the Star Spangled Banner like the back of my hand, right? But the other night we sang it at an event, and honestly, I was like, is this Over the Ramparts? is this the? And I did it right, but it's still
You question yourself. Yeah.
It's real easy to lose your place. In it.
Yeah.
I mean, I started to, but that's how we've been at the end of the shows. We did it the other night in Beaumont. That's how we guarantee a standing ovation at the end of the show.
I love
we
it.
We just finished with the Star Spangled Banner,
Yes.
the national anthem, and everybody stands
Yes.
up.
You're welcome, Ragamuffins.
That's right. That was
Yeah.
Steve's idea. Steve was like, "Why don't you finish the show with the anthem?"
That's great.
And so we did, and everybody jumps up, man, start scrambling to get those hats off.
Yeah, especially in Texas down here. Yeah.
Yeah, fired up.
Fired up.
I want to write a hit song like that. Like the Star Spangled Banner.
And then just collect all the incentives and
Yeah. I want some of that Francis Scott Key money. You know what I mean? Oh, say, can you see? It'll be good.
it's gonna be good.
June 21st. They're playing the Oakland A's. Yeah. And some people have said, "Why? I thought you were going to boycott baseball." No, I don't boycott anything.
No, I don't either.
But they pissed me off. Major League Baseball pissed me off when they pulled the All-Star game out of Atlanta because of the voter ID thing. But I will never turn down if I can do it. If I'm available and I have an opportunity to go show my respect for veterans and military and our nation in a public place, I will always go do that, no matter where we are. And that's what we get to do that day. So it'll be good. It'll be good.
Chad Prather for governor of
Dear
Texas.
God, don't let us screw it up.
Did you get?
Yeah.
Did you get me a couple of tickets or?
I don't know.
Oh,
You got to talk to Allison. Everybody knows Allison.
all right.
I mean, who knows?
Like
But-
box seats.
Yeah. But come see us, man. Forest, Mississippi. We're going to be on the 27th, and then we're going to be Birmingham, Pelham, Alabama, actually, on the 28th. Get your tickets. WatchChad.com. That's where all the fun stuff is. Hey, I want to talk to you about my friends at Northwest Retention Systems. Northwest Retention Systems, America's premier holster and everyday gear manufacturer. Love these guys. No compromise. Top shelf company. I know everybody says that, but they prove it. Their gear and product selection is incredible. Their innovation is their obsession. This is a custom shop providing holsters and systems and rigs for hundreds of firearms. They're proud to be all-American and to be manufacturing all of their products right here in the U.S. of A. Oh, say, can you see? They're also employing Americans at Northwest Retention, and they got some really good goals. They want to bring you the greatest quality, value, and service to the marketplace. They want to be innovative, and they want to continue to build and provide the best quality lifestyle gear for your everyday carry. And they want to show gratitude, help their fellow man, build relationships, train and educate. Their personal company. I talk to Tim on the phone all the time. They work to bring the very best to their customers and go above and beyond to improve their communities. One of the things we're talking about doing is doing a signature Chad Prather holster.
Oh.
With Northwest Retention. Yeah. Sign a bunch of the blanks and stuff like that, and then we can boom, boom, boom. And they got the chest rigs that come in. You wear your gun right here on your chest.
I'm holding Chad right in the
here.
bosom.
You can have
right
my signature on your heart.
Oh.
Right there. But I've got, I don't know, half a dozen of their holsters and their rigs is great stuff. But that is the top selling Scout chest holster, and you can get it. And people say, man, they're a little expensive. No. They are value and quality. Let me tell you something. You need this stuff. It's made for you. It's custom. So go to nwretention.com is the website. nwretention.com. Enter the promo code WatchChad. They'll save you 10% off your purchase. We will be right back. Love me some Matthew McConaughey on the big screen, but no thanks as a politician. I'm keeping my eye on Chad Prather, although it is still a little early. Matthew? No. Chad? Possibly. This person said Chad is a no as well. I love it.
You gotta love the supporters.
I love it. No, not him. We want Chad Prather. I love how they're talking about Matthew McConaughey so much, and he hadn't even said he's going to do it.
We never have gotten a straight confirmation from him. It's just all speculation.
Yeah. Not thinking. I don't know.
He's standing on a mountaintop wearing a mask.
He hurt himself with that picture the other day.
Yeah.
Awful.
He hurt himself. I mean, if you're going to put a mask on and make a statement like that, and you're out in the middle of the desert, standing on a cliff, all alone for miles, think about what he's going to do in a crowded place like Austin. You're going to have to wear that mask.
Yeah, Austin, you will never get out of wearing masks.
Been California-fied.
Yes.
That's why. Don't need no California.
Did you see everybody messaging underneath that post? Like, don't California my Texas.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, I posted a picture of myself standing by the river there in Washington, and I'm making my little goofy face, and I'm like, hey. And he's doing his thing. I put it side by side with his. Hey, we got about 25,000, 30,000 reactions out of that
funny.
on Facebook.
Yeah.
Of course, he had like 2.3 million.
But he's just Matthew McConaughey. If he was just a regular guy, yeah.
Yeah, but he was looking pretty svelte in that picture.
It's because he's greased up with patchouli oil.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, though. It's exciting. 22%, though, 25% say me.
Of course.
Say me out of a poll of
course.
24. Just remember.
It's going to be the silent majority, Chad. Don't worry about it.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we got the name recognition. But it brings the trolls out in full force.
We love us some trolls.
And no matter what I do, like I just say, I hope everybody's having a great day on Facebook. I try to do that on Monday mornings. Hope everybody's got a great week coming. You know, yesterday I did it. Here come the trolls. They got to get on there. They got to start talking about, like, I'm not even talking about politics here.
Were they offended because you wished them a
they
good day?
Find something.
Yeah.
You're for vaccinating children or else putting them to death. Get over it. Oh, my gosh. Medical freedom, people. Vaccine choice. I don't care what you do with your kids. Don't tell me how to raise mine. There you go.
Truth.
But everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon. They want to chew you out a little bit. But I mean, it's not like I said the world needs another Hitler or something.
Well, to them, you did.
I mean,
you always will say
but
something.
Believe it or not, a CNN contributor did say that. Put that on Twitter. Verified Twitter account said the world today needs a Hitler. They since deleted the social media post as tensions continue to boil between Israel and Hamas. Adil Araja, who lists himself as a freelance contributor to CNN, on his LinkedIn profile appears to have published several articles for CNN's webpage.
Over 50-something articles.
Yeah.
That he's contributed. I don't think he's contributing any longer.
Well, it says he's never been a CNN employee. He's just a freelancer. Basically, of course, with this going on, he's saying that there needs to be another Holocaust, is his point. Since the Jews are supposedly killing people in Palestine, the Palestinians in Gaza, I should say. Yeah. So, I mean, the fact of the matter is, if the Palestinians would stop shooting, Israel would stop shooting back.
And how about Hollywood? Stop defending Palestine. All you Hollywood celebrities. I
don't even know. Twitter, which booted Trump for election tweets, has now not banned pro-Hitler and pro-Holocaust verified accounts. That's the hypocrisy that's out there. Of course, this kind of deal. That same Adil Raja, he tweeted in 2014 about the World Cup. He said, the only reason I'm supporting Germany in the finals is Hitler was a German and he did good with those Jews.
Wow. And they still let him contribute to CNN articles after that.
He also tweeted, my support for Germany is due to what Hitler did with Jews, and hail Hitler. So that's the stuff that's going on, man. It's craziness. This is the world we're living in, people. Yep. The world we're living, and I'm just saying, have a happy Monday. Have a great Tuesday.
That's so offensive.
So offensive. It's just terrible. It's terrible. I think I'm a reasonably nice person, Steve.
99.9% of the time,
I yell a lot, but that's just to get my point across.
Yeah, you're passionate.
I'm very passionate.
Yeah.
That, and I just have an only child syndrome that I need to be heard. Mama! Party time, Mom! I don't even want to read the rest of that stuff. People are so ignorant.
I know, they're so stupid.
Why are people so stupid? You know? This whole thing, like the CDC chief, we talked about this a little bit last night, moves from impending doom to no masks for the vaccinated in 45 days.
I mean, that happened so fast and unexpected.
Yeah. So first of all, here's my issue with that. Let's say you get the vaccine. You don't know if the vaccine works, right? Has it been used enough to know that the thing works? I don't know. I know a lot of people have taken the vaccine and they get sick. And they're saying that they're underreporting people who've actually died.
And this is all still trial testing.
Well, it's not a vaccine, first of all.
Yep.
It's not a vaccine. It's a
something.
Serum.
It's a something
in your body. I don't know, man. I don't like. I'm literally speechless at this point with the stupidity that's out there.
Yeah,
Lisa. I don't like. There's so many things that are real that we need to deal with, and I'm not saying that as a reference to coronavirus or COVID being fake. I believe it is real.
Yes.
But so is the recovery rate from it, right? When you got 1.5 million people who died last year of tuberculosis, nobody masked up.
Yep.
Whenever people were dying from the flu, nobody masked up. Mm-hmm. Zika, nobody masked up. All of this stuff. Ebola, nobody masked up. Mm-hmm. But now people have. It's like this is gonna be forever.
And it's scary too, because so many people are, we're so conditioned, not us, but most people are so conditioned to wear the mask. Like my mom came down from Connecticut last week and we went into a restaurant with no mask and she was like, I just don't feel right. I feel like I need to put my mask on. I really feel like I'm like, Mom, you got vaccinated. You got vaccinated 2 months ago. You're okay. Take the mask down. And the fact that Gayle King, Stu ran an interview snippet from Gayle King talking to Fauci last week. Gayle King said she was at an outdoor event and felt guilty about taking her mask down, and she was vaccinated. The people that are still wearing them even though they're vaccinated, still feeling this like tremendous amount of guilt, or I don't know if it's feeling shamed or what about not wearing it, which is so scary.
We showed the clip yesterday of the teacher berating the student who apparently had been vaccinated.
Yeah.
She was like, you can still give it to people.
Why are vaccinated people having to wear masks?
Well, I got a better question. Bill Maher got vaccinated and got COVID. 8 members of the New York Yankees baseball team got vaccinated, fully vaccinated, and they were out with COVID. So what's the deal?
I don't know.
What is the deal?
I don't know. I don't know. They tell us a different story every day.
We talked about the UFOs and the aliens last night, and I'm making a plea from BlazeTV. If you can hear me, if you've made contact, come pick me up. I want to go with you.
I want to get out of here.
I want to go with you. Please, let's go. I volunteer for more diddling. I will take some diddling.
You'll take the diddling over the
mask.
Yep.
I will. Over the insanity.
Yeah.
Over the insanity of this nonsense. There it is. I'm taking the diddling right there. You can see the picture.
You sure are. You look, you
enjoy
it.
I have been there. It looks like I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I don't recall that happening. I was probably sedated in some way.
Or drunk.
Some form. That could have been.
Could have been.
Could have been. That's Cecil right there. Cecil with his finger in my bum.
So look, I'm hearing you say all this, and what it's coming down to is that this has been one big scandemic by the left. Do you think it's been a totally politicized?
It's been about control, and let me tell you why I say that. So now you have McDonald's. Did you see the Bill de Blasio clip, the pandering, where he's doing the press conference, he's eating French fries and the hamburger? Oh, this is good. This is you told me I can get this for free if I get vaccinated. This is a hamburger. A hamburger is good. Yeah. It's like it reminded me of that drunk David Hasselhoff video from years ago where he's eating the burger off the bathroom floor.
Yeah.
I'm like, this freaking fool right here. But McDonald's is offering free food, free hamburgers.
So now we're bribing.
Vaccinated. Krispy Kreme is offering donuts. Starbucks, I think, is offering drinks. There's never been about health. If you're giving people French fries and donuts
in exchange for your vaccination
people
card,
don't give a crap about your health.
Yeah.
This is about, Steve, we really got to come up with this thing, like something that brings attention to our brand. Like, we really need to come out with something controversial.
I survived the scandemic.
Well, I'm just saying, we need to come out like Hasbro, right? Nobody was talking about Hasbro.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden they started taking the Mr. and the Mrs. off the potato head. Mm-hmm. And everybody's talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that actually even happened, but everybody's talking about it. And then what was it? The I don't know. They changed the monopoly thing because they didn't want to talk about capitalism. It's just, but you get people talking about this stuff. So I'm gay. There it is. I'm gay.
I've known that for years.
For years. All right. I just, right here, coming out of the closet, I'm going to be the first gay governor of Texas.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah?
I'm fine with that.
Thank you.
You going to go to the big pride parade in New York, make an appearance?
Only if I can wear my police uniform like the village people. Young man, there's a place you should go. I say, young man. How about that? I mean, there's already a rumor out there, I think. I heard. Yeah.
If not, you've heard it now.
I'm just giving all the opposition some good sound bites.
Yeah. We're confirming.
There'll be a commercial with my face on it going, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay. We got to come out with something.
I love it. Yeah. I'm gonna try to throw that together.
I've talked a lot about butt diddling.
You have.
This is real stuff, man. But I mean, come on. How stupid are we at this point? How stupid are we? The CDC announced it has revised its mask guidance again, now enabling those who are fully vaccinated to forego wearing masks both indoors and outdoors. Anyone who's fully vaccinated can participate in indoor and outdoor activities, large or small, without wearing a mask or physically distancing. How do you know?
Right.
Well, guess what? I never stopped.
Right. You're telling me I can do something I never did in the first place, or I wasn't already doing.
But that's what makes me wonder, what's the next step? Now we're going to start requiring vaccine passports and proof.
See, that's the next step. So you asked Steve, what's the deal? Yeah, now what's the next deal? How can you prove that you're vaccinated? I mean, if you go to a Chad Prather show, and we don't push for masks. In fact, we tell the venues no masks for our deal. I'm not going to get on stage and try to entertain people when I can't see their faces.
Hell no.
It's not going to do it. If you want to wear a mask, then wear a mask. If you feel comfortable doing that, But we're not going to make you wear the masks. And I get messages every day. People saying, we want to come to your show, but do you require us to wear masks? No. But how do you know if people come in there? I mean, are you going to start sending in the CDC police?
Your tour name to mask optional. Chad Prather. Mask optional.
Mm-hmm.
No more masks.
But the government is probably looking at this like, well, you know what? It's been 16 months now. Everybody's still wearing a mask. We'll just start easing these vaccine passports in. We'll start, put it to your, you save it to your iPhone wallet or whatever.
It's coming, people.
Yeah, they are,
but
because
their ultimate scam is starting to lose steam. So we're gonna start looking for the next thing, and they did really well doing that.
Yeah, the next thing is going to be proof of vaccination, because I'm not vaccinated. I have the antibodies. I'm not getting vaccinated. Right. So what's to stop me from going into Trader Joe's, which now, by the way, you can go in without masks. And if they started asking, I'm going to say, yeah, I was to shop and get my zoodles. Sure, yeah, I was vaccinated. Just can I come in?
Yeah,
I think they got to come up with a total new.
Well, everyone's like
something.
We're going on. Let's just trust each other. Let's go on truth. Are you serious?
Yeah. Scary. We got to read, Candace. What do we got? I got to make some money.
Keep that capitalism flowing.
Got to keep it.
Get to go.
I love these guys. Scoremaster. Imagine if your credit score could be higher by just a couple of simple little tips given to you by Scoremaster. What if it moved up 30, even 60 points, and it suddenly was added to it? Not 10 or 15 points like others promise. That's weak. Scoremaster user can add up to 61 points to their credit score in 20 days or less. That is life-changing. You add all those points to your credit score, it can mean faster approvals, better deals, lower interest rates on everything from buying or refinancing a new home to leasing a new car or applying for a credit card. Scoremaster was created by credit data scientists to put you in charge of your finances. One member raised their score 33 points within days, another 43 points. Scoremaster is simple, easy to use. It takes about a minute to get it started, and if you do it now, you get to try Scoremaster for free and see how many points you can add to your credit score. Go to scoremaster.com/Chad. That's scoremaster.com/Chad. I want you to go check them out. It worked for me. I guarantee you it'll work for you. We'll be right back. Free hamburgers. Free hamburgers.
It's free for me.
Let's make people obese, because those are the ones who tend to get the worst of the coronavirus. The worst cases are people who are obese, out of shape, and unhealthy already. Those are the people that get affected. But that's
by most things.
Here is Kaiser de Blasio, New York City. Check him out.
Kaiser.
Free fries when you get vaccinated?
This douchebag.
I got vaccinated. You're saying I could get this? These delicious fries?
What a dope. Look at his greasy forehead.
Soggy,
greasy like the fries he's eating.
A burger element to this? Let me check with Bill Neathart. Is it too early in the day to eat a burger? No. This can be breakfast? Okay. I want you to look at this and think about, again, some people love hamburgers, some don't. Really want to respect all ways of life. But if this is appealing to you, just think of this when you think of vaccination.
I mean, talk about a sellout.
Vaccination.
How are we going to cut down on the number of burgers we eat if they're giving out
I'm getting a very good
vaccinations?
feeling
Visceral fat.
about vaccination right this moment.
Yeah. You get a free shake, too.
Now I want a burger.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You get a free shake, you get a free burger, free fries.
I don't want the vaccination. I just want a burger.
I mean, the dude's sitting there, boom, no, you're telling me I get this? You telling me this is free fries? Oh, my God. Somebody needs to punch that dude in the mouth.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Wilhelm. Kaiser Wilhelm. Yeah.
That's awful.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
We're literally bribing now with food to get vaccinated.
How about a free membership to the gym if you get vaccinated? Something
that's
like
a good
that. One. Or Jenny Craig. Sign up for Jenny Craig. You get a free vaccination.
You notice these healthy things aren't stepping up.
Of course.
Yeah.
You don't see Weight Watchers being like, hey, go get your vaccination. You'll get a free week of points.
Well, here's the thing that's driving me nuts, right? This thing, the economy is tanking. Okay. The American economy is tanking, and it is because of this kind of crap. People are being spoon-fed this garbage. They're staying at home. They're getting stimulus checks. They're making more money sitting at home or as much that they don't have to go to work.
I mean, look at Lisa Page.
I don't get a stimulus check.
No, they don't give
unemployment.
White girls in the slake.
I don't get a lot of unemployment either. Trust me.
But the whole thing there is just it's killing the economy. We went to a hotel, Beaumont, Texas, this past weekend. Here was the problem. 4 rooms were reserved for us. All right. We go in. Steve got there first. He got his room. I came in. The rooms weren't ready. We went, had something to eat, came back. I got a room. The 2 rooms still weren't ready. This was like 4 in the afternoon. Now it's like 5, 6 in the afternoon.
Right.
Like
Normally people check out around 11. So what's the delay?
So then we come back again. We did a sound check at the theater. We come back again. They had 1 more room ready. So we give that key to Ben.
Oh my gosh.
A few minutes later, there's a knock on my door. It's Ben. He comes in there and he goes, my room ain't ready. They just gave me the key, but it ain't ready. She's still working on it. They literally had 1 housekeeper for this giant hotel complex.
Oh.
And then that night at midnight, we got back from having done the show, and they had a room for Steve, okay? Not that Steve, but Steve Helms, Texas legend. And so it took us from 3 in the afternoon till midnight till everybody could get room. The reason is, and the girl goes, she said, you are so gracious with this. And I'm like, well, it's not your fault.
Right.
I know what's going on. And she's like, we cannot get people to come to work. She's like, I have been chewed out all day long. You might want to get your ass up there and make some beds.
Yeah. Maybe you could assist.
Yeah, because when I walked past housekeeping, old girl that's supposed to be making the beds was on Facebook. We did see her do that. And I was like, hey, Esmeralda.
She's checking in. Room 14.
Yeah. So, it was, but people aren't going to work.
Yeah.
They're not going to work.
It's true. I was at Sephora because I don't boycott, and I was talking to my friend who's a manager there yesterday, and she said she's hiring just college kids now that are home just to work the cash wrap because she can't find help. She can't find any help.
Yeah.
No one wants to work. You see a lot of these smaller businesses like Jersey Mike's and posting on like neighborhood Facebook pages now, asking that he's competitive with the pay, flexible hours, all the stuff. They're like doing everything to get people to come to work.
Now is the opportunity for those of you out there who want to do something with your life. You can make a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. You can move up fast.
You can move up very fast.
Yep.
You go in there, show a little bit of will to work, a little steadfastness, some endurance. Get in there and bust your butt, and I'm telling you, you can move up in a company right now.
Yes.
There's just logic.
It's true.
Sometimes I wish I had a little more time on my hands because I get little offers here and there to come do something, and it's like, I just don't have time.
Yeah. And I'm just telling you, there's a way. But I'm a hustler, right? That's the way my brain thinks. I don't stop. I work 8 days a week.
We
know.
know.
I get after it. I'm never not going. Party Foul Steve's a hustler. Well, different kind.
I only work 7 days a week. I'm not doing the 8. I'm taking that one off.
But now's the opportunity, folks. You can get out there. You can. You got to do something here. I love what Ron DeSantis said, where he said, "No more. We're not doing this anymore. Got to go to work." And I saw a sign. I don't know if it was real or not in a meme, but it was like an Exxon or whatever, and the sign said, "Unless you show proof of a job, you can't buy gas here." And we're hiring.
That's funny. That'd be great.
That's actually wouldn't even be out of the realm of possibilities. That probably will be next.
Did you ever see? Did you see the other gas sign that says? We don't want gas prices to get too high, and then there was a picture next to it that said that had what's his name, Hunter Biden. Oh, it said gas prices. Had the cigarette hanging.
That's awesome.
Candace, one of the things I want to start doing is I want us to have weekly meme segment. I'm going to start sending them to you.
Yeah,
I want to have a weekly
ones.
meme. I've been thinking about this for 2 weeks now because we just need to start popping some memes up there.
I love that because I get my news from memes.
I know there's some great ones out there. But yeah, I want to start doing that. I'm going to start collecting them, sending them over.
My brother sent me one yesterday that said, like, in a world of Cuomo's, be a DeSantis. Yeah. We're like, yeah, Ron, 2024.
And Cuomo said, I don't care what the CDC says.
Oh.
We're going to continue to mask up.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Continue to mask
of course.
Up. I mean, you've already killed everybody, dude.
Yeah, right. There's no one left to mask.
There's
Cuomo?
got to be enough New Yorkers that are pissed off and tired of it to, do something.
Aliens, if you're out there, you can hear this broadcast. I am in Studio 22. I want you to come pick me up.
And then pick me and Steve up after you pick Chad
up. I was going to say,
well, you leave us here.
I got nothing left. Lisa. I'm done.
Me too. I'm tapped out.
I'm broke.
Mm-hmm.
I got gout.
Yeah.
I'll bring some tequila on the ship.
No whiskey?
No whiskey.
No whiskey.
Oh, my gosh. Take me to your leader.
It's a circus.
You get up there, it's Donald Trump.
It's a very fabulous planet. You're going to love our planet. I don't know if you know a lot about planets, but this is a fabulous planet.
Premium bedding.
This
Premium.
is good planet.
Yeah.
We have taco bowls on Tuesday. We love the Hispanics here. You're going to love the Hispanics.
You're going to love margarita. It's great. You're
going to make your bed. You don't have to wait to check in. We're very industrious here. We work.
500 thread count. That's what we do.
Welcome to Planet Trump.
I would go in a second.
That's why he's orange.
I'd go in a second.
That's why he's orange. You got to cover all that stuff up. Oh my gosh, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Someone sent me an Instagram video yesterday of one of the guys. He was out and he's at a gas station. I should have sent it. I'll send it to you guys later. And he's at a gas station and he's like, I want my mother effing Trump back. Where are you Biden supporters at? Look at this. Where are these $200,000 jobs? Where are all these jobs at? Where you guys all gotta say, oh, everyone's silent. Nobody wants to say anything. I want my Trump back.
Yeah.
Joe Biden, it's a clown. Just freaking out. And nobody at the gas station was saying one thing. This guy was going around interviewing everybody. Instagram Live. Where are all these promises that Joe Biden made?
Yeah.
Where are all these jobs?
Yeah, where's that $15 minimum wage?
Yeah.
No,
why are we paying triple in gas?
They're not going to be able to recover from the scandemic. It caused them more harm.
Or plandemic.
Yeah, plandemic, scandemic.
See, that's why they're starting to lift these things. That's why they're starting to lift the mandates and stuff like that, because they know they got to recover this economy somehow. They've got to, because it is tanking.
And
not just the economy, but their own reputation.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and Joe Biden's got to be the one to come and save them. They would never do this if Trump was still in office. We would still be wearing masks.
Where my check, Biden?
Yeah.
Where my check, Biden?
What do you call him? Puddin' face? Puddin' head?
Puddin' head.
Puddin' head.
Because his brain is slick.
Oh.
We'll be right back. This week, it was reported that travel restrictions to and from Australia are likely to remain in place until mid-2022. Vote for Chad. For some, this won't matter much at all. Many Australians are far more grateful for the safety of our isolation than worried about the inability to travel or have overseas visitors. And a lot of folks look at that and say, well, okay, well, I don't want to go to Australia. But our good friend Sydney Watson, who is Australian, living here in America, she can't go see her family. She wants to visit her family. She's got a big family in Australia. And, I was talking to her the other day, and it's a sad situation.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you decide to get vaccinated, which I don't think she wants to, it's still, you got travel restrictions. You can't do it. And if she goes over there, she's probably not going to get back out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of people are dealing with this stuff. I mean, this has a human element to it, right? Mm-hmm. All of these things do. And we take this stuff for granted. But, I mean, this whole thing is destroying people's lives.
It is.
Yeah, they're not living.
No.
They're existing. No. There's a difference in existing and living.
That's right, yeah. Amen.
So I don't know how many people listen to the podcast with Prince Harry. Well, he's not Prince Harry anymore. He's just Harry.
Been excommunicated or whatever.
Yeah, he quit the family.
Yeah.
Right?
He done.
He was on Dak Shepard's show, which is a good podcast, by the way. So he separated from the British royal family a year ago. And he criticized his father, Prince Charles. He excoriated his new homeland, the United States, for preserving the freedom of speech in its constitution. And part of this, I sort of, I appreciate where he's coming from on a couple of things, not about that Constitution. He's a jackass for saying what he said about that. He says, I don't understand this free speech thing. That's because you don't understand freedom, Prince.
Yeah.
You don't understand freedom, dude. You've lived your entire life in a monarchy.
That's right.
where they control what you say.
Yes.
That used to behead people for speaking.
Yeah. So, I mean, but the part that I do understand, we'll talk about some more of that in a minute, but the part I do understand is he talked about how his father treated him and raised him. He said he raised me the way he was raised. And, that's the monarchy. That's how it goes. Mm-hmm. And I get the part that he's like, I don't want to raise my children like that. I want to look at things and do them differently. I can appreciate where he's coming from on that. And so he left the family, okay? Of course, he couldn't do it without telling them that, they're racists and all that kind of jazz. But he said on the, he said, I've got so much I want to say about the First Amendment as I sort of understand it, but it's bonkers. I don't want to start going down the First Amendment route because that's a huge subject and one which I don't understand because I've only been here a short time. But you can find a loophole in anything. You can capitalize or exploit what's not said rather than uphold what is said. Of course, people said, go home. We fought a war to get rid of royals on our soil. No need to understand anything we do. Bye. You can always leave if you don't like our Constitution, and please find a country where you don't have to deal with these bonkers rights. Representative Dan Crenshaw, our buddy, he said he just doubled the size of his Independence Day party. Yeah. Take your King George blood back home.
We don't need to hear any more from the royals. They don't need to say anything anymore.
We have too many Americans obsessed by royalty.
Really
I don't understand it.
Really?
I don't understand the fascination. I just don't.
I don't get it either.
I don't.
Between the royals and the Kardashians.
I don't, and it, with the exception of a few etiquette rules, it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's truth.
But the monarchy, why is that relevant?
I don't know.
Why? It's an irrelevant tradition. And I know people are going to at me and they're like, oh, you don't talk about it. I'll talk about it all I want to. Yeah. I'm not on your soil talking about it.
Well, we kind of raised our, daughters and our kids to, especially daughters, your little princess, that kind of thing. You kind of put that, it's almost the fairy tale kind of thing. And as they grow up and they, especially like with Princess Di and stuff, that was kind of for my age generation kind of thing. It was same thing. It was kind of just glorified and looked up to and stuff. And for what purpose?
Yeah. Well,
none.
There is none. And if I was living in Britain, I'd respect your traditions, right?
Yeah.
But I don't.
Yeah.
I live here. I'm in Texas.
I know. That's
now,
why
we already have a king.
That's why I don't understand it. Like,
now,
why?
if I was the one living in a castle.
Yeah. We got King George Strait.
That's right. That's the only king we need.
That's the only one.
That's right. Take me to Texas. Right?
And whenever I'm governor, I'm going to be El Presidente.
Yeah, that's great.
We're going to annex Oklahoma, Arkansas, maybe. New Mexico, because they're not using it. Louisiana, at least, if they want.
We're going to break away.
Please. I love Louisiana.
I do too, man.
I like the food.
I've never been to Louisiana.
Cajun cuisine.
What?
No, I've never been to Louisiana.
What? How is that possible?
I swear to you, I haven't.
You've never driven 3 hours east on I-20?
Nope.
I hear New Orleans is opening back up pretty good.
I swear the furthest I've ever been is Mineral Wells around here.
That's west.
Oh. See? I don't drive I just drive around. Okay, let's just move to the next subject.
How is this possible?
I don't even think I've been to Oklahoma. I've never been to any of the surrounding states. I swear. Okay, all right, let's change topics. Let's go.
Lisa.
Let's talk about something else.
You never
should hang out with Rob Eno.
Rob's touched it all, and he's only been living here a year.
Every county in Texas, every county in the United States.
He's driving every county in Texas. Crazy.
No.
How's that possible? You don't gamble? You don't go to the casinos?
I went to the one. Yes. Okay. Yes. The one in Windstar. Yes, I've been there. But I haven't been to Oklahoma. I haven't stayed there.
Like Oklahoma City or Tulsa.
No, I've never. No.
Come on.
No.
So, Governor, are we going to get those casinos here in Texas? Those 4 or 5?
People get mad, but I'm telling you, we make it a destination.
Yeah.
Let's make it smoke free though. We don't like smoking.
No, we're going to be able to smoke because we believe in freedom.
Outside.
I'm going to be able to.
Yeah, have a smoking section.
If Biden wants to get you vaccinated, he should offer to give you your menthols back.
Yeah.
People be lined up.
You get a free cool.
That's right.
Each vaccination. Cool cigarette. KOOL.
Have your Lucy.
Oh my gosh.
The thing about casinos, the only way to do it, you got to make it a destination place where people have to go to it. You can't put them in the cities.
Right.
I think that's a. Yeah. I don't know. It's one of those things where people can convince me both ways.
Yeah.
One of those deals. Because I hear the arguments on both sides. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yeah. And then I talk to somebody else, and I'm like, oh, yeah. And then I talk to somebody,
Like, so the Borgata in Atlantic City, it's not really in Atlantic City. I remember Stu would go with his friends all the time, and it was so far from Atlantic City. But it was so nice, real bougie, like, fancy.
I like the idea of having the 4 destination spots that you can do that within our state, keep that money within our state. And like I say, you have lobbyists from the other states coming to Texas to lobby against that.
Right. Now, and you take the one in Oklahoma, there in Thackerville, the WinStar Casino. That's a destination. You got to go to that. There's a nice golf course there. There's nice hotels there. Mm-hmm. There's all this. I mean, it's the only thing there.
Yeah.
There's that and an RV dealership. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the only thing there, really. So it's not like you're drawing from the inner city the people who are already impoverished.
Yeah,
and because a good friend of mine, he said, the people who go to casinos are the people who don't need to go a lot of times. And he's right. It can contribute to poverty.
It's just like buying a lottery ticket or scratch off or whatever. To me, it's no different. It's gambling.
The biggest thing to me is we've got to get the lottery in Texas back to what it was for, and that is funding education. Because so much of it is going to bureaucracy and getting eaten up in big government, and it's not. People don't know where it's going, right? So we got a mess. But anyway, Prince Harry, guys. Remember when he was like a helicopter pilot, and he was badass and all that stuff, in the Royal Army, and now he's a beta cuck.
He probably cries himself to sleep at nights, wishing he was back home.
Yeah,
he can't go now.
They're about to have a second child.
Yeah.
Archie's going to have a sister.
I didn't even know that. I never pay attention. I don't
Little
care.
Archie's going to have a sister.
Archie. Good
Whitest
Lord.
name you can give a kid.
I mean, bless the kid with that name.
Hang tight. We'll be right back. Candace. Oh, you guys. I appreciate y'all so much. Candice, Kayla, Mark. I'm going on the honeymoon.
Yeah, they're gonna be soon.
Nuptials.
The couple.
Nuptials
the
sounds
nups.
like
the nups.
Sounds like something that it's not. like you did a picture of George's nuptials the other day.
That's right. It was a week. Y'all need to see.
That dude. I mean, there's
Can
things
you get him castrated?
They literally drag.
Can't you get those cut off or something?
No, they just they're big because they're not covered by fur.
He doesn't enjoy them. Do all guinea pigs have nuts that big?
I don't know, but I feel bad. I feel like I got a special guinea pig with
rats
big old
have
balls.
that. So and guinea pigs are nothing.
I think
more
George
than
George has the biggest set of any rodent I've ever seen. How do we get from talking about Prince Harry to nut sacks?
Well, because
Archie.
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
Say it.
Because no.
Say it, Governor.
He wants
because he's a Richard, and you got to have him nuts.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Lord have mercy. WatchChat.com is where all the fun stuff is. Go check us out. Find us on the road. Headed to Mississippi, Alabama. Going to be in Arlington, Texas. Got a huge announcement we're going to make at that show June 4th. So make sure you get your tickets now because it's almost sold out.
I'm going to bring George to that show.
Oh, my God.
He's going to open.
Bring the iguana. How many animals do you have?
I have 5.
Where's Mr. Nibbles or whatever his name
Nibbles is a girl. That's stereotyping.
Oh, Mrs. Nibbles.
Yeah, she's around. She was on Instagram.
I love y'all. God bless you.
Bye.
Yeah.